What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So while we were in a live stream earlier today talking about Elmo and the whole AMA, that was great. We had a conversation about it, and we had a conversation about Elmo and where things were going. And I'll go through an update later today. I don't know if that'll come out before this or after this, but I'm pretty sure I'm planning on it to come after this. Um, we got into a discussion about utility and popularity and Terra Luna Classic and a lot of other positions, but it made me go back to Terra Luna Classic, right? In Terra Luna Classic, we've been holding this for a year now. It's been basically exactly a year to this month, not to the day, but to this month. And it was it was fun, holding that position, seeing what was possible, what we were looking to do, the different paths that we were going to take and all of that. And the unknown is what makes things interesting, right? But along the way, we took the wrong path. I believe we did, right? There's definitely some people that may believe we took the right path and that this was all done for a reason, and we'll see the progression as time goes forward. But I believe we took the wrong path. So I want to explain to you kind of where we went wrong, in my opinion. This is just my opinion. And, I mean, you could take it however you want to take it. You can believe that I don't know anything or believe that I know everything. Or you can be in the middle and just hear me out and listen to all sides of how they feel about certain situations. Now, am I all knowing? No. Am I always right? No. I don't even believe that I am 100% right here, right? It's just a higher percent chance that I believe that we took this route, and this is the reason why we haven't seen success and why we have gained a zero rather than losing a zero. So guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, at Perry8K, you can follow me over there. Don't forget about some of the other links that are in the description. You can definitely check out those links. One being for Coinbase. I have one for KuCoin. I have something for crypto.com and Webull if you guys want to go and check that out. But right now, when we look at Terra Luna Classic, we're at a point where we see an added zero. We're at 8.9, right? It's not even at an added zero and 9.9 and kind of fluctuating between a drop zero and added zero, right? We're sitting at that level. And we're sitting at a $500 million market cap versus sitting at a multiple $1 billion market cap. We've seen the highs and lows from this low area. We've seen, different people come on board, different people take control, different things that were a part of the community. And it's just all led us to this point here, right? Where we are currently. Now, um, in the beginning with Terra Luna Classic, it crashed because it was trying to save UST from completely collapsing, right? That's the whole idea of the algorithm, was to save UST, and now known as USTC, from collapsing and repegging and everything. And it had multiple chances to find a way to repeg, but it just kept getting attacked. We kept seeing money that was withdrawn, people that were getting scared at certain prices and getting out of the position, which didn't give it any type of strength. And while that was happening, Terra Luna Classic was also still trying to save USTC or UST at the time. And they were minting and minting and minting and went from a level of 1 billion coins up to 20 billion coins, up to 100 billion coins, up to 600 billion coins, then to 1 trillion, 2 trillion, 6 trillion, 7 trillion. We were up to a high level. And now you can see here with the total supply, that's right all the way on the left side of the screen. You're going to see that the total supply is 6.8, almost 7 trillion coins. And we were able to burn off a decent amount. I believe burning off like 40 or 50 or something, billion. It's fantastic, but it's not what we wanted to see. This was supposed to be kind of a massive impact to decreasing the supply, and we were supposed to have kind of a lifeline. You know how when they have those lifesavers or whatever they're called, right? Where you take the, like, somebody jumps off a boat or falls off a boat, you throw them this little lifeline, right? So that they can get back to the boat, or they don't drown or whatever. That's what we were trying to do, or what I thought we were trying to do with the 1.2% tax for Terra Luna Classic. That seemed to be supported by everyone. And then more interest came on, right? More people came on. And for some reason, the interest didn't align with where our interest was. And they decided to change everything up. I don't know who they are, right? It's just multiple people that came on in support of utility. Utility is an important thing. I talk about utility all the time and how the next bull run will be a utility bull run. So it's great to have some sort of established utility on the DEX side to really run a bunch of things. But we're not here yet. Terra Luna Classic is definitely not here yet. No matter if we were in a utility bull run or not, we are not here yet because the purpose of Terra Luna Classic, or what we were trying to do, was to decrease the supply so that we can get back to normal. Then we could worry about utility. But as we had the 1.2% burn tax, they decided to, and I'll say they, I don't know who they are, but they decided to basically vote for vote against the 1.2% burn tax. We had it for 3 weeks. It was doing great things. We saw a decent amount of burns. Yes, the volume was minimized, and it wasn't because of the burn tax, which people made it seem like it was the burn tax, but it wasn't. So we saw that they decided to go back on the 1.2% and lower it to 0.2%, so the DApps and people can create and build something, and we can have utility and everything. But people forget where we came from, right? We came from a place to where we wanted to decrease the supply, and it seems like we're straying away from that path, and we're moving more towards, what are we going to build, what have you done for me lately type of thing, when it should just be, how much are we burning, how can we burn more, right? Terra Luna Classic is not a deflationary project. Everybody knows that. It's not a deflationary project. It's meant to mint more coins, burn more coins, right? It's meant to go back and forth. It's meant to help USTC survive. But we need this in order to get back to normal, right? Because we need Terra Luna Classic to get back to the level that it was at supply-wise. We need USTC maybe to either get back to the level it was supply, I can't even say that word, supply-wise. I just said it before, and now I can't say it. But we needed to get them back to where they were supply-wise. I'm like stuttering on all of these words because I'm trying to get everything out at one time, and my mind is moving in 17 different spots. But this is raw. We're not going to cut it up. We're not going to throw it into the editor or anything like that. But we needed them to get back to where they were, price-wise, not really supply, but price-wise. So the best way we could do that is have Terra Luna Classic, do something there with Terra Luna Classic, get that back to normal, be able to use whatever the price is and certain coins to mint those at certain prices to get Terra Luna Classic back to normal. Well, we decided to completely stray from that path, and this is the reason why we are at an added zero. Because we don't know where we're headed. We are a year into this thinking that we were going to see so many things develop. We were going to see a lower supply. Maybe by this time a year, from May, which is right now, we would have seen 1 trillion burned off. We would have seen 2 trillion burned off, whatever, right? We would have seen that. And then we could have had a full plan on where we're going to get to and what we're going to do from there. But we don't have that because of the fact that we stray away from the path. We decided to stray away from the path. And that path became 4 paths, and then 5, and then 6. And now we don't know where we're going, honestly. So now we're at a point to where we're bringing back a burn tax. We're focusing on burns, but we're still trying to help the community or assist with the community pool and pay people and all that stuff. When in fact, we should have just been developing whatever we can develop. Don't launch it yet, but then when it comes to actual utility being the main way to push all of this, we could have focused on that then. But right now, we should have focused on burns. We could have reached out and pushed to the CEXs and said, look, we need you guys to help us out to recover this chain as fast as possible. It could have happened a lot sooner if we would have done that. But I'm just kind of ranting to you guys. Utility is not the now. It's something that's created now for the future, but it's not created now to be supported now. So if people are thinking we have to maintain the utility that's on chain, we have $62,000 on chain. What in the hell are we going to do with $62,000 on chain? Are we going to burn a lot? No. Somebody's going to profit from it. Whoever has that utility, right? They're doing whatever they're doing, and somebody's going to profit from it. But majority of investors are not getting that benefit that people promised that we would see utility have a major impact to DEX volume. No, if Ethereum is not having a major impact on DEX volume, what makes you think Terra Luna Classic will have a major impact on DEX volume? There is nothing that's out there that has a major impact for DEX volume versus CEX volume. There's a couple out there that will get started with DEX volume and see majority of their volume on DEXs, but then you'll see that every other project, or as they start to get on CEXs, people start buying on CEXs because that's where the volume is. So I don't know. I don't know how else to explain it. There's a lot of different stuff that we can talk about, but we messed up. We did mess up, and we kind of realized that, or a lot of people did realize that, but we kept voting down the increased burn tax when we knew that that was the way. We started to take away from burning the supply and started to add towards the pool because we thought it's all about utility. We got our mind like just, I don't know, cluttered with utility thoughts when we are not there yet. We're throwing them a lifeline, but we're also trying to cook them a steak dinner to make sure that they have it when they're not even saved yet, right? Who even knows if they're going to survive? A shark could come up and bite them, right? We're talking about the boat. We're talking about that whole situation. Why would you throw somebody a lifeline and then also either cook them a steak dinner or throw them the steak dinner? What's going to happen? Probably not anything that's good. And you're going to have blood in the water. You're going to have sharks that come up and the project's going to be dead, right? So we don't want that. We want survival. We want to make sure we're restoring the chain. And I think we can still do that. But honestly, people are starting to kind of give up. And I said this in some of my other videos. It makes me think that a community-led coin can't work. Something that's community-led, but also the decisions come from a team, it's kind of making sense. But if it's community led to where everybody has their own decision that they can make, everybody has their own voice there, it seems like we can't ever decide what to do. And it's not healthy for us, for investors. So anyways, guys, let me know what you think about this. I know it's kind of complex to think about whether it's utility or popularity or anything like that, but it's just something that bothers the hell out of me because I know we were at a good spot and then all of a sudden it got taken out. It was like 3 months in, we were at a good spot, we were ready to go, and then everything went downhill 3 weeks later. So anyways, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.